Right. Hi, everyone. So today we'll be starting off with your third unit. And in this video, we'll be doing a very simple introduction of Karnaugh maps. Okay. We've been solving many Boolean expressions using most of the theorems and the formulas that were given. For example, your distributive theorem, all right, your De Morgan's theorem. But let me tell you, by using a Karnaugh map, we will wash all that out. And this method of using a Karnaugh map is much better, much simpler, and much faster. All right. So let's proceed. Let's see what basically it is all about. Okay. Now, if you draw, when you're drawing a map, okay, you're basically drawing a square. Okay. Now, in front of you, if you look at this diagram, this is a two variable Karnaugh map. If you look out here, B has values of 0 and 1, A has values 0 and 1. Because obviously, these variables can only have two possible values, that is 0 and 1. All right? Okay. You look at the first box out here. Now, this first box, the value of A is 0 and the value of B is 0. Okay. Similarly, if you look at the second one, the value of A is 0, the value of B is 1. Hope you guys have understood this. All right. Third box, A is 1, and if you look at B, B is 0. Okay, and the last, both the variables have values. A is equal to 1 and B is equal to 1. All right. Now you're given a function like this, and you can see the output. All right. Okay. So we'll keep, okay, the output values in their respective cells or the respective squares, like we say. All right. So out here, as you can see, 0, 0 has a 1. So what will happen is we'll put 1 out there. Next, 0, 1 has a 1. So I'll put 1 out there. 1, 0 has a 0. So I'll put a 0 there. Once again, don't confuse yourself of putting 1, 0 out here. So remember what I told you in class, we go alphabetically. All right. So if it's A first and then B, not vice versa. It's not B and A. Okay. So see 1 and 0. So let me just use a pen. So it's 1 and then 0. So hence I put 0. All right. Next one, 1 and 1. So see 1 and 1. So that's why I put the value 0 out there. We've done our bit. Now how to solve it? That's the question. All right. You look at if you're looking at min terms, the sum of the min terms. So we'll only select values having 1. Now you look at the box out here. If you look at the box out here, how is it represented in the form of a min term? So it'll be A dash, B dash. All right. And this box out here, the value of A is 0. Okay. The value of A is 0. The value of B is 1. So hence A dash B. Clear? All right. So A dash, B dash, A dash B. Now what do we do is, here we go. We will encircle. Okay. We will make a group. Now remember, the rules of a group are that you will do this in powers of 2. All right. Now you look at the number of ones out here or the number of squares, the adjacent squares. I mean the squares that are neighbors. All right. So if you had this, you can basically make a group out here. So if you can make a group out here, we look at the value of the variable which is common to both. What is the value of A out here? The value of A in both the places is 0. So hence my answer is A dash. I'm not bothered about B out here because in this particular square, the value of B is 0. In this particular square, the value of B is 1. So the value of B has changed. We do not take that value. We only take the value which is constant, which is remaining the same throughout. And the only value which is remaining the same throughout is the value of A, which is 0. Hence, I write A dash. Clear with this? We'll do a lot of sums. Okay, I'll be doing it on the board. But this is just a brief introduction of your Karnaugh map. All right. So you see out there, see they cancel out and they only take 0. So hence f is equal to a dash. That means the solution to that is a dash. Very simple, very easy. Okay. So let's try this out. This is one example. Let's try this out. Okay, bear with me because like I said, I don't have a stylus. So this is A. Okay, this is B. B will have two values. One is 0 and the other one is 1. Here you can have 0 and the other one is 1. All right, let's write the answers to this. So 0, 0, you can have a 1. 0, 1, a 1. 1, 0 is a 1, but 1, 1 is a 0. Now we're looking for sum of products, min terms. Okay. Now what did I tell you? The rule is we need to make a group. Let me choose another color. I'll choose another color so that you guys can understand this. I will choose blue, my favorite color. All right. Now, you can form a group. Like I said, how? You can form a group by grouping them in terms of 2. All right. So I can group this one out here because this is in terms of 2. Do you see that? All right. Also, I can group this particular 2 cells out here because that is also in groups of 2. Do you see that? I'm not going to group this 0 because we're not bothered about 0. All right. Now let's have a look at this one first, this vertical that I did. Let's check the values. Now look at A. A is 0 out here. A is 1 out here. But what is the value of B throughout? The value of B is B dash is 0. So I will write B dash. Since it is sum of products, I will write a plus. Okay. Now let's have a look at this horizontal grouping that I did out here. The value of B out here is 0. The value of B out here is 1. But the value of A is 0, which is a constant in these two squares. So I will not write the values of B. I will write the values of A. So this becomes A dash. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the answer to this problem. So F is equal to B dash plus A dash. Or you can write A dash when B dash. Are we clear with this? Hope you've understood. Okay, so that was using 2 variables. Okay, we can also have a 3 variable map. Okay, we can also have a 3 variable map. Now, this is how we draw a 3 variable map. I will choose this particular map. I'm not saying this is wrong, this is also right, but you'll see later on that this is a much better way of representing. The only thing that you have to keep in mind is this. If you remember, so let me see if you guys can remember this. What are the different input values of B and C? You would have written 0, 0, and then 0, 1, and then 1, 0, and then 1, 1. Now, please don't make a mistake of writing the 1, 0 and the 1, 1, okay, one after the other. Look at this. 1, 1 comes first, and then 1, 0 comes next. This is the only mistake that a lot of people make while designing the Karnaugh map. Please make sure that you keep this in mind. 1, 1 comes first, and then 1, 0. If you're right with this, any Karnaugh map you can solve. As usual, I will write A and then BC, all right, or AB like out here, A, B, and C. But please don't write, you know, A, C, and B. Okay, like I said, it has to be alphabetical. All right. Okay, now if you look carefully out here, they've given all the ones. So let me write it down in the way that I'll be teaching you, and which is a much easier way to understand. Now remember, there are 3 variables. Now how will, yes, now one more thing I forgot to tell you. If you have 3 variables, what will be the number of squares? The number of squares will be 2 to the power 8, which is equal to 8 squares. All right, so you will have 8 squares. And ladies and gentlemen, when you're drawing your Karnaugh map, please make sure that you're using your pencil. Obviously, for two reasons. One, it will make your work look neat. The second, in case there is any mistake, it's always easier with a pencil to erase any of them. All right. So what did I tell you? You write 0, 0, 0, 1. You don't write 1, 0. Remember that? You write 1, 1 and 1, 0. Okay. Let's see. So 0, 0, 0 is 0. So look out here in this square, it will be 0. And 0, 0, 1 is 0. 0, 0, 1 is 0. And 0, 1, 0 is 1. 0, 1, 0 is 1. 0, 1, 1 is 1. 0, 1, 1 is 1. 1, 0, 0 is 1. 1, 0, 0 is 1. 1, 0, 1 is 0. This is again 0. 1, 1, 0 is 1. 1, 1, 0 is 1. And 1, 1, 1 is 0. Perfect. So there we go. Now the question is, how do we group? All right, let's take another pen color altogether. How do we group this? Let's use green. Now, so you will select, right? We'll select the adjacent squares in terms of or in powers of 2. I can select this and this. All right, I can select that and that. Now, the good thing about a Karnaugh map is like a cylinder. All right, so the ends, so it's like you can see, sorry, I'm taking a newspaper. What you can do is, I think it'll be better if I use hold on. Yeah. So if you can see this, okay, so if that is my Karnaugh map, I can actually, so let's say I'll keep it like this. I can actually roll this. It's like a cylinder. I can actually roll the Karnaugh map. So if I can roll the Karnaugh map, these guys out here, this and this can also be taken as your 2 adjacent squares. All right. So now let's look at this first one. What will be the answer to this? Have a look at the variables that have constant values. As you can see, A has a constant value of 0. So hence I will write A dash. What about B? B is 1. B is also 1 out here. Can you see that? B is 1. B is also 1. So hence I will write B. Okay. Can you see C? C is 1, but out here 0. So I will not take the value of C. All right. Okay. Next. Plus, because we are doing sum of min terms. Have a look at this and this. What are the constant values? The constant values out here is A, because A is 1. So I will write A. Okay. Let's look at this box and this box. Which one is a constant value? As you can see, this is C. C, the value of C is 0. And out here, this value of C is also 0. So I will write AC dash. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my answer. All right, we'll do one more so that you'll understand. Okay, now they've got 3 out here. Okay, they've got 3 out here because they took this one as well, but they took this one as well. But you could omit that. You can omit this. It's not an issue. Okay, now if you join that, I mean if you group that, then this becomes, see, the value of A out here is 0 and 1. So I'm not going to write the value of A, but out here the constant value is B C dash. So here we go. We'll write B C dash. All right. Okay. So here we go. That's your answer. You could have stopped till here, like I said, but if you want to continue by grouping another one, this is also correct. All right. It's not wrong. Okay. All right. We can do this. This will be a good exercise. Okay. Let us do this. Again, how many squares? Count the number of variables. How many variables? 3 variables at A, B, and C. Is that clear? So, write B, C out there. This is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. Okay, this is A. I'll do it better on the board, don't worry. Oh, so this is 0, this is 1. That's not nothing, okay guys? This is nothing. Okay, so this is 0, 0, 0. I will put a 0 out here. 0, 0, 1 is a 1 out there. 0, 1, 0 is a 0 out there. 0, 1, 1 is also a 0. 1, 0, 0 is 1. 1, 0, 1 is 1. This is also 1. This is also 1. Lovely. Okay, let's take a red color so that this time there'll be some contrast. Now, like I said, we will take in powers of 2. Okay. Now, this one, the good thing about this one is I can take this huge square. Why? Because first thing, it has all ones. Second thing, it is in powers of 2 because 4 of them. All right. What will be the answer to this? Check the value. A is 1. So the value of A is 1. I will write A. Okay. What about the values of BC? See, it's changing in every squares. None of them are constant. So hence, it will only be A. Okay. Plus. Now, this one is also left. So if this one is also left, I will encircle this. I will encircle that. I will make a group. So let's see this. What is constant? If you look at the value of A, this is 0, this is 1. I will not write the values of A, but the value of BC in both the squares is the same. This is 0 and 1. So I will write B dash C, and that is my answer. Clear this? This is just a small brief introduction so that you guys can understand. So we'll concentrate first on the 2 variables and the 3 variables. Later on, we'll be doing 4 variables. Clear this? All right, this is small introduction on your Karnaugh maps. All right, thank you so much.